Scene on BBC Radio London with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
If that ain't a way to tell Monday to leave me alone with your negative energy, I don't know what is. CeeLo Green, Forget You. If you didn't hear what I said earlier on, if you've had a bad Monday, treat it like your ex-partner and just say, forget you. I'm done. Tuesday's looking good right now. Aurie Styla, BBC Radio London. This is The Scene. I got my first guest in the building, singer-songwriter. And I must say, if you ever see her as well, just walked in elegantly and then shook my hand. I was like, hi, how are you? Okay. Rebecca Winter, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. You walked in like a model, you know, just hi, you okay? Yes.
Modelling training, I'm trying.
Are you training? For real? Or is it...
No.
All right, then it's natural. Just living life makes you train.
Thank you, I'm trying.
Okay, so first things first, I got to big you up. West London in the house.
Of course.
All right, I'm Northwest, but if I'm going to attach to anything, it's going to be Westbourne and
yeah,
North,
come
so.
on, I agree.
You know what I mean? The 18 bus route travels through them ones, so I'm not going to say North, I'm going to say West.
Yeah, you can come over to the good
There
side.
you go, I rate Heathrow.
You're welcome.
So what's going on? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing amazingly. Just, obviously pushing to get to where I need to be.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Saying where you want to be. So far, you've been doing fantastic. You've opened up for like Davido and Wonder Cole as well.
Yeah, it's been great.
Trust me, where you are now is where some people are pushing to get to. So
Facts. I'm grateful.
You're on the way. You're on the way.
Definitely.
So how long have you been doing this?
That's such a tricky question. Every day, I'm thinking. I've been singing since I was young.
Mm-hmm.
I've been singing in church, but I would say it really took off maybe about 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
I'll say that's when it really I started to see progress, like drastic progress. But yeah, I've been singing since I could speak.
Okay. And we say 2.5 years ago, is there something specific that happened then that made you go, yep, this is really kicking off?
Yeah, so for a very long time I was very educational focused. So I was completing my law degree. I finished that, and then when I finished that, as well as working in a law firm, I just decided to pursue my music.
Oh,
because
wow.
I felt like I could at that point. So yeah, that's where I really saw changes, where I was able to put all my put everything basically into my music.
That's a big jump. I mean, if you got your law degree, you're working in a law firm, and you still needed you wanted to find something.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know, maybe happiness in music.
100%. That's where I'm happy. And I noticed that because I tried to drop music, not because I wanted to, but Nigerian parents sometimes. So
they like the stability of a job like in a law firm.
Yeah.
I get that fully.
So they were just a bit confused, but to be honest, I was most happy when I was singing. So I was just like, you know what, let me go for it.
Okay. And you got a law degree.
Yeah.
You went to university for which one?
I did Nottingham.
Nottingham,
yeah.
Okay, is that the same as Nottingham Trent, or is that two different unis?
No, they're two different unis.
Have they got that inter-city beef, like your uni is? I know Leicester and DMU have that.
They kind of have that, but I feel like they're more united now.
That's good then.
They used to just do that during Freshers Week. I think after that it dies.
Don't come to their event, come to our event.
Yeah.
So I mean, you said Nigerian parents as well.
Yeah.
Is that what's made you say, if I'm going to do music, I definitely want to do music with an Afro fusion in there?
That's not what said that, actually. My family didn't really have much of a say in what genre I pursued. It was more my manager, Cash.
Okay.
One of my managers, Cash, he was like, as soon as he met me, in fact, he was like, I see you do well in Afro beats. And I was heavily, I was strong with my R&B. I was like,
okay.
I don't want to, don't get me wrong, I love my Afro beats, but for me to do it, I doubt it. But he said, no, let's try. So we tried, and then it kind of, I guess it did work. It did very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to dig into Cash's choice there. Maybe he did see that, but maybe was he not a fan of Afrobeats and was trying to kind of supplement what he thought was good music? Or
that's exactly one of the reasons why I was so no, because I feel like on the way to that point, before I met Cash, people had come up to me and said, I feel like you do well in Afrobeats, and everybody that said that was an Afrobeat fanatic, loved Afrobeat.
So it feels biased then, doesn't it?
So I was like, no, I'm not doing it just because that's what's all of a sudden really popping. I don't want to be that person that just jumps on a wave. So that's why I was a bit skeptical at first.
Okay, well, it's working. I mean, I'm reading here some facts. Your single's titled Vibe, which we're going to play in a little bit.
Yeah.
Over 20,000 streams.
So 30,000 now.
Oh, right, sorry, since this was printed. So 30,000 streams, pre-me, independently, 60,000 streams on Spotify and Apple Music. So, I mean, evidently gone down the right path.
Yeah, no, definitely. I have to count my blessings every day because that is facts. 60,000 streams on Spotify only, not including Apple Music.
Oh, so all right. So we need to start really letting people know that it's
fine.
not just sorry, 60,000 on one platform. Thank you,
Alright,
but there's
thank
more
you.
platforms to go through.
No.
Okay.
But no, honestly, I am grateful. Like, if anybody's grateful, I am so grateful for it.
No, that's good.
And I do see the progress, and there's so much more to come.
How do you see music in the UK now? Obviously being part of the scene, but also being a fan of music artists, I'm guessing too.
I feel like it's nice because it's really allowing people to express how they feel more than anything. I feel like you can see that with the genres. Like, you got the drill, and then you've got the Afro beats, Afro swing, and you've got like the R&B that's really rising as well. So I feel like people are really able to express themselves, which I like.
Is R&B still your favourite? Or now that you're in the Afro beats, Afro music scene, start to be swayed a little bit, no?
I'll say I've definitely delved more into African music because before I feel like I was more hooked on Nigerian music. You know, people hear Afro beats and they just think Nigerian music, but no, like I'm talking about like Kizomba, I'm talking about like
Kizomba.
Oh, I love it. Talking about like Ghanaian music, which I didn't really take on too much. Yeah, like I feel like African music in general definitely has a place in my heart. But R&B, you know, it's every mood, isn't it? It's every
mood.
It's every mood.
It took me, I'll be honest, it took me a minute to really appreciate Afro beats and different African music as well. Because, I mean, I'm Caribbean, so for me, naturally, my upbringing was reggae, dancehall, soca, etc. Got to university. Bit of the Afro beats is better than dancehall. Dancehall's better than Afro
we all
beats.
had that.
We had that kind of competition. Then you get old enough to realise I don't really need to listen to what other people say. Let me just like what I like.
Exactly.
Took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. It did
What
take
was
me a
your
minute.
favourite song at first when you?
What
was the first Afrobeat song that made you turn your head?
I don't think it was necessarily Afro beats. It was I can't remember what genre it is, but it's more like high life. I think it was.
Okay.
Premier Gower.
Yeah, oh my days.
Is that high life?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't want to misidentify its genre.
No, that's vibe.
Premier Gower was a nice vibe, but then because I'm a soca fan as well, there's a lot of Afro beats and African music that have a very similar vibe to soca. So I think that's what helped me transition. But some of the UK Afrobeat artists that came out, I didn't really gravitate to. It took me a while to until you start to see them mix with other R&B artists or other grime artists, and then you start to hear the sound kind of merge. You went, okay, now I'm starting to appreciate. Even look at Burna Boy, Yay.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah,
that's a massive tune that got. I mean, who was it? Osh remixed that.
Yeah,
and do you see what I mean? I didn't really know that song until Osh did it. Well, again, I wasn't really receiving it as much. I didn't know until Osh did it, and then afterwards. After Osh did that song, I took it in and yeah. It's just a vibe now.
It is.
So I mean, yeah. But again, it's I guess why it's called Afro. Sorry, you got here. So you can see with her most recent Afrofusion singles.
That's it, yeah.
But I guess Afrofusion, in terms of everybody receiving it, or me especially, it's something that was needed or necessary. But then there's other diehard Afrobeat fan, like your manager Cash, for example.
Yeah.
So also nominated.
Big up Cash.
Big up Cash. Where is Cash anyway? Where's Cash?
He lives in Leicester, so he's there.
Oh, he's up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I know he's listening in because you're on hearing it.
Yeah, of course.
Well, big up Cash
And big up Daisy.
and big up Daisy. Yeah, man, big up Daisy. I don't know who Daisy is, but big up Daisy.
Co-manager.
Okay, okay, nice. Nominated as Best Female Artist in the Legacy Achievement Award.
Yeah.
That's next month, isn't it? Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
I need to win.
You know, some people get humble and say, you know what, it's great to be nominated. I mean, there's some great artists. We're all nominated, and I just think it's fantastic. No, I need to win.
Listen, you know what it is? I'm such a perfectionist. I do believe in myself enough that I feel like if I won, it wouldn't be like I'd be so happy, but I feel like I deserve it. Like I feel like I deserve to win that award because if I look at all the, like, exactly what it is, it's not saying just Best Female Artist, it's saying Best Female Artist for the Legacy Awards. And when I look at what I've done in my journey, like, I've done a lot. I was Youth Mayor for Ealing, I was UK Youth Parliament, I was a Gold Ambassador for the Olympics, I studied law, I had a law degree, I did my music. Like, there's a lot of things I did for my community and as well as for myself that I feel like really put me in a good position with that. Obviously, please vote for me because I really want to win. And it's 5 days before my birthday.
Oh, is it? So well, your birthday's May the
10th.
May the 10th?
Yeah.
That's my dad's birthday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good man.
That's what.
Yeah.
You don't know. He's a good man, but you don't know him. Birthdays don't mean nothing. But yeah, he's a great guy.
But yeah, so that would be a nice birthday present. But yeah, honestly, I'm so like, come on, being nominated for an award regardless is amazing.
Nice.
But for it to be music related, I feel like I'm doing well. So
who else is in the category that you're nominated in?
I don't know names top of my head.
Oh,
Terrible, right?
it's basically, listen, it don't matter who else is in there. Just
no,
vote
a
for
lot
me.
of them are not even from London. Like, there's some
Okay.
people. There's a girl from Ireland. She's amazing. I've heard her music. But yeah, everyone's all over. So it's not necessarily people that are like big in London only.
Okay.
But yeah, they're all really good.
Nice. So tell us about Vibe that we're about to play in a sec. What's Vibe? Before I
So
play it?
Vibe is a vibe. Like, there's no other word to describe it. It's literally a feel-good song. Just allows you to get in your feelings, but has a bit of a beat, so then it allows you to be happy at the same time. Wrote it in, I can't remember when I wrote it, but big up M Fly because he produced it. And yeah, it was a quick one. Like, it didn't take me long to write to that one because I felt the beat straight away.
Okay.
So yeah, it's an amazing track.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got Rebecca Winter in here with me. I'm going to play one of her tracks right now. This track is called Vibe right here on The Scene. Let's go. That one is Vibe by Rebecca Winter, who I've got in the studio here with me. Good, Rebecca?
Thank you.
Tune is a vibe.
Thank you.
It's nice. It's kind of
Okay.
it's still bubbly, but it's also got like a nice relaxed vibe to it as
That's
well.
what's up. That's what it's about. Like, I like feel good music.
That's a good way to describe it.
So that's literally, yeah.
I'm going to say it again for those on live that didn't hear me say her name
don't wanna
twice already
listen.
before. It's Rebecca Winter in the building.
Woo.
So you got people on live that said I didn't say your name and I
Do you
said
know
it.
what I mean? Cheeky.
I have to ask, and this is going to sound cheeky, but I'm still
Okay.
going to ask.
Okay.
Right? Nigerian family.
Yes.
Is Winter really the name?
Oh. Oh. I'm joking. No, I don't hide this. Winter is not the name.
That's fine.
Rebecca's the name,
Nice, yeah.
but Winter is a substitute.
Okay, fair enough. Why
He wants to know.
No,
Yeah.
you don't need to
Nah,
say. You don't
it
need to
makes
say what it
sense.
is if you don't want to.
No,
but
no,
if
no.
you-
I will.
Okay.
Now, this is a part of my legacy and why I think I should win the legacy award.
Here we go. We're
my
selling this
speech.
now. Go on.
No, basically, so when I was growing up, quite young, I was such an emotional child. Like, I would just be emotional. And I used to songwrite a lot, but when I was songwriting on this particular day, I had left like a group session and I feel like everyone was talking about their feelings and I was helping people that were going through things at home. So then I remember that day when I left and everyone was like, oh, Rebecca, you're so understanding and you're like, you don't judge people and you're just like, and I was thinking, obviously for me, I felt like that was normal, but I realized that was because of what I'd been through.
Okay.
And it almost allows you to not be ignorant. So then I went home and I was talking about the things I had gone through in life. By the time I was like 14, so obviously you just over exaggerate everything. And I was comparing my tears to the rain and comparing the situation to the storm. And I was like, it's that season that's made me who I am. So then I call myself Rebecca Winter.
Okay.
And I never changed it.
Nice. At least there's a thing behind that.
There is. It's not
Rather than
just
just
like,
picking a cool
yeah.
name and then.
Well, it's cool, literally.
All right, okay. All right. Caught that one past me. All right then.
I got bars.
Nah, you got lyrics. I
Thank
like that.
you, thank
That's
you.
a nice name, and I like that you have a backstory to it.
Thank you.
So what's next for Miss Winter? What's coming up soon? Other than winning this, potentially winning
Amen.
this. Right? I'm not putting that. Is it Bella Butte and Mike?
Yeah.
I'm not putting
He's
no one
not
down.
trying to be biased.
I'm just saying you're here and
He's
you
just
said you got to win
speaking.
it. So other than winning the Legacy Achievement Awards, we hope, what's next for Miss Rebecca Winter?
So I'm just trying to really make a statement. Like, I want to show people that it doesn't matter where you started out. It's all about where you're going. If you've got the drive, if you've got I feel like I'm really, even though I'm working, I've got a team, I feel like it takes a lot as an individual to put yourself on this type of path. So I just want to show people that everything can be learned, firstly. I want to show people what I'm really capable of because I'm very versatile. So even though I'm going to do the Afro beats, I got a few tricks coming.
Okay. All right.
I also want to just show people that, you know what, obviously females as well, that you can do it. You can get right to the top. There's no such thing as being good for a female. You can be up there with everyone else. This year you can expect a lot from me. Got a lot of big plans. Can't really say everything.
Okay, now keep that low key.
But yeah, no, seriously, you guys will hear about me. If you haven't heard about me yet, please check me out. Please follow my journey because, yeah, I'm about to make some noise.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Rebecca Winter in the building.
Thank
My name's
you.
Aurie Styla. This is BBC Radio London, The Scene. She's not going anywhere for a bit. I've got some more guests coming up in just a bit as well. But until then, let's take you abroad.